Woohoo! Football!
We're back, boys. Let me just close this door real quick.
Yeah.
We are back.
You
And
guys
guess
missed
what?
us, huh?
Guess what? Last week we had Boombox. This week we got Heineken. For some reason, the only beer that you never see at a Darty, Heineken.
Love it. No free
All
ads.
right. So just a quick recap. We're still undefeated in NFL. Undefeated in NFL. That's all that needs to be said about that.
Should we have thrown the whole balance on the college game? No, we should.
Also, I don't think the last 2 minutes of our pod last week, they probably checked out of it because we kind of gave our picks, we did everything. The last 2 minutes, they probably weren't even watching. And if you guys were, tell us in the chat. Hopefully, you guys didn't tail us with Texas because that's what we did pick, and they got murdered. Archie Manning isn't good. I don't know if you guys want to talk more about the game, but
Archie Manning is the bitch man.
Yep.
All right. I just want to dive really quickly. We talked a little fantasy last week. I just want to see, everybody pretty much has done their drafts. How are we feeling? Me personally, if Chase Brown goes down, I'm screwed in every league. I've taken Chase Brown everywhere. I've taken DK Metcalf everywhere. I didn't get Rashee Rice, but I also did not draft Derrick Henry. So kind of went 1 for 2 there on my advice to the listeners. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be an interesting year for fantasy football. Talk to me, John.
And you said you did not take Derrick Henry. Was there a choice for you? Because spoiler, there was a choice for me between Derrick Henry and Chase Brown, and I chose the latter. I followed your lead, Leo.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I took Chase Brown in the second round everywhere I could. So,
because just for the listeners as well, if you missed episode 1, Derrick Henry was was Leo or Cheeto's fade of the entire draft, Mr. Derrick Henry. So we do take each other's advice. I didn't get the chance to draft him. I probably wouldn't have if I was able to, just because I trust Cheeto.
I tell you who I did get the draft, John. I tell you who I did get the draft. Jameson Williams. Had him in the queue for a couple of rounds.
I got him in both my leagues. I cannot wait. I love him.
And Cheeto, you bring up a good point. Or Diamonds, if you did not watch episode 1, go ahead, pause this episode, turn your phone off, turn it back on, go to episode 1. We're gonna have some Easter eggs, some sneak peeks. It's a lot of continuity going on here, and we don't want you left out of the joke. Okay, guys, go back, watch episode 1.
Hey, Max, tell them to smash that subscribe button while you're at it.
Smash that. We'll have a graphic popping up in the right-hand corner of the screen. It should be right here, right now. Smash that. Like, comment, subscribe. Give it to the people. We want this thing out there. And if it's not already, it should be by tomorrow.
I will say, I checked the subscribers yesterday, and it is flying off the wall. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you guys want to get in when we're at 1 million, fine. If you want to get in when we're in the beginning stages of this, I think we're at probably 200 subscribers, 300. I kind of lost count. It's only been a week. If you want to get in now is the time to join. We're only going up. So just like the podcast, subscribe, and be along for the ride.
I tell you who's really going to regret it. It's going to be the people that didn't jump on early, because we're going to get hot quick. Let's jump into some picks here, boys.
Love it.
Diamonds. You've been, you've had a reputation for these for a long time. I always get a call Sunday morning, and I just know you're about to give me a just can't lose cock lock teaser of the week. Give it to me now. The Diamonds 10-carat teaser. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, I've been doing teasers since I can remember. Probably about the same time I could walk. I just been doing teasers. A lot of people like the straight bets. A lot of people like the props. I think the free money is with the teasers. So I'm going to give you guys some fair value with a 3-team 7.5 point teaser. So I can do either pick a side or go over under. And this is going to be a 10 to win 12 bet. So a little plus 120 for my units, and for our units is about 10,000 to win 12,000. That's kind of our units. And with that being said, the three teams I'm going with is the 49ers +5, the Broncos -1, and the Miami Dolphins +7.5. I can go on and on about why these are such free bets, and these are each just free locks for you guys. So if you guys have $100 and you don't know where to spend it, you're on Amazon. You don't need shoes right now. You want to double your money, and that's what this teaser is going to be. Okay. Do we have any questions about that, or what do you
Yeah,
guys?
who do they play?
That's a great question because I had that pulled up. So the Miami Dolphins in the I think it's the
Indianapolis Colts.
yes.
Yeah.
Dolphins Colts. I only had it in my notes just the winners. If you want to know who they play, that's fine. But yeah, so I have the Niners +5, not the Niners.
No, you did have the Niners.
I do have the Niners. Where are the Dolphins?
The Dolphins play the Colts at noon. Niners against the Saints.
Yeah, okay. Dolphins and Colts that's a coin flip. They're both even. So I'm taking the Dolphins +7.5. And then I'm going Niners against the Seahawks. Niners +5.
How are the Niners +5? They're -7.5.
The Niners are -2.5.
Oh, I'm looking at. This has gone off the rails. I'm looking at the 14th. Sorry, you're right.
Yep. And then the Broncos are at home, and I have a -1. So it's 7.5 points for each of these. So if you guys don't know how to put in a teaser, you're at the wrong podcast because you guys will learn how to do to do teasers right now. Okay. Winner, throw away the keys, free money, book it, lock it, and reap the benefits.
And Cheeto, what I loved about this is he came in here, he didn't even know who they were playing because he didn't need to know who they were playing. He didn't need to know who they were playing.
Sometimes you don't have to. You really don't have to, Max. And was that sloppy? Yeah. Will I get better from that? Yes. That was sloppy. I did my research before. I could have given a better outlook on it there. I'll improve, but those are my locks.
Max, when you've given your biggest locks to me, it's when you're hungover on a Sunday.
Yep.
So, we gotta find a way to get in that zone on a Wednesday.
To be honest, I was hungover the last 2 days, and I'm still feeling it a little bit from Labor Day weekend.
I love that.
But nonetheless, I'm curious. This is we all want the lotto ticket, right? If you're going to a gas station, you want the lottery ticket. We have our lottery ticket, and I want to hear it from Max himself. What do you got for us week 1?
Yes. Thank you, Diamonds. A lot of people have been coming up to me today. They've been asking me, Max, still workshopping the nickname. We'll get there. It's only week 2. We'll get to the nickname. But they asked me, Max Seamer, who's scoring the first touchdown of the NFL season this year? Which name is scoring the first touchdown? When I go into FanDuel, what name am I looking for? And I stop him right there. I go, you're not looking for a name. All right. Little spoiler alert, you're not looking for a name. Okay. This lotto pick is called the death of a nation. Okay. Dallas Cowboys, they're America's team. They're going to get the ball first. Thursday night football. Dak Prescott is throwing a pick 6 right off the bat. Philadelphia Eagles to score the first touchdown as a defense. And then I'm going to parlay that with the Eagles -20.5.
Wow.
And just so I have it clear, you have the first touchdown being scored not from a player.
No.
From a team?
From a team. From a +3,000 dog team. Philadelphia Eagles D. Probably going to be Cooper DeJean.
I was going to say, who do you envision it being?
Probably going to be Cooper DeJean. Had one of the better Super Bowl performances out of a quarterback in recent history. And then the Philadelphia Eagles are going to continue to bury it on. That's free value added to the parlay. This is 10 to win $1,000. Go have yourself a fun weekend.
Wow.
Rest assured, this is going to hit. That's Max's lotto pick of the week. Questions, comments. I mean, Leo, this is right up your alley.
I could not love it anymore. I can just picture it right now. They hang the banner, Dak Prescott coming out, just lost Micah Parsons, a lot of turmoil in that locker room. George Pickens, get me the ball here. CD, I want the ball over here. Who do I throw it to? I got two 1 receivers now. And then here comes, is that a white DB?
I think it is.
I thought they were extinct.
It is. And I could see first play of the game, Max. I really could.
And I will say, while I do think that's probably what's going to happen, let's be real. That's probably what's going to happen. But just in case that doesn't happen, in the very first play is a kick return that the Eagles do receive it.
Yeah, is it defense and special teams?
That still counts or no?
Unfortunately, that does not still count.
Defense. So it's just defense. It's not defense.
It's just defense.
Okay.
What about a punt return? Does that count as defense?
No. That's not.
Well, that'd be the same thing as a kick return, but
okay, yeah.
We're asking the right questions. We're asking the right questions.
Okay.
I'm just making sure I cover all my bases.
I got to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen it's just a pick. It says pick 6.
It is just Eagles D, and I've thrown this bet a time or two in the past, and I've seen a kick return be the first touchdown, and I did not cash that one out because I was in your position. I was wondering. I thought I won. Reload the bet screen a few times. Turned out I did not win. I lost, but
you learned from that.
I've run into that before, actually, too. I've run into that before as well.
I've never seen that bet before. That's interesting, and I love it.
I could have sworn that there's an option for defense and special teams, but hey, well, I digress. I love that play, Max. I love just a quick 2-team parlay to win $1,000. You get one, you're probably getting the other 2.
Hey, that's a get in the hot. You've been in the hot tub for an hour. Hop in the cold pool for a second. Get in, get back in the hot tub.
Yeah,
get back in the hot tub. And then when that bet hits, guess what? We have Friday in Sao Paulo, Sunday with Scott Hansen, and then Monday in Chicago. I can't wait. I love the bet. Leo, Cheeto, what do you got for us?
So this is what we call, everybody that knows me knows, I just get so carried away. I get so carried away on Sunday morning, Friday night. All of a sudden I'm having a night with my boys. I start throwing bets on Friday night. Now it's Saturday. Now I start throwing a couple bets on Saturday. Now it's Sunday morning. Oh, now I need to throw even more bets. And then you get to 3:00 on Sunday and you're like, what is going on? I'm losing everything. And you're losing bets you don't even remember placing. Okay, so this is what we call the get out of jail free card, Sunday night football lock. Everybody knows you haven't even thought about Sunday night football until your 3 p.m. bet lost. And then that loses. You're like, oh, I guess I need a winner Sunday night. So we thought we'd get ahead of that. And we're just going to go ahead and give you that winner on Wednesday night, Thursday morning, if you're listening on the way to work. I've never been so confident about a way a team is going to come out and play in the opening game of the season than how I feel about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. They got beat on a just absolute heartbreaking Mark Andrews off the fingertips 2-point conversion to this same Bills team. If you don't think they haven't had just a picture, well, probably a lot of arrows in Mark Andrews' face as well, but also just a picture of fucking Buffalo Stadium. It's in Buffalo, right? Yeah, it's in Buffalo.
Yep.
Since they lost that game, since this schedule came out, I really do. I don't see a way that this team comes out flat. I don't see a way that Lamar Jackson doesn't look like the typical Lamar Jackson MVP candidate we usually do see. And, I do have a lot of hate for Derrick Henry as far as fantasy goes. That's because he's going to turn 32. But guess what? He's still 31 in the first week of the season, okay? He hasn't hit that. He's still 3-1. Mm-hmm. He's still 3-1. Oh, that's 51. 3-1. So go ahead and place it now. I don't remember. Are they getting a point or two? Yeah, they are. So -1.5. Ravens, lock it in. Actually, honestly, you can just pocket this one. Wait until your 3 p.m. bet does lose. And then just remember, Cheeto, Ravens, -1.5.
Hey, I love that pick. But the last sentence, I think I'm going to disagree with. I think you put that in right now. So when you start losing money, unless you listen to us, which we know you'll listen to us a little bit, but you guys are going to make your own picks and you guys are going to have some losers. You put that bet in right now before the games even start. So when you guys delete all your balance, you're like, I got nothing left. Then you see that one pending Sunday night bet that you know it's going to hit because Cheeto doesn't lose.
I couldn't agree more. I'm actually undefeated.
Put that bet in now. Put that bet in now.
All right, that's kind of the 3 segments we're gonna go to week in, week out. We're willing to listen to the listeners. And if you guys have an idea for a segment, you just let us know. We are going to dive in to a little running total competition between
season long,
the holy trinity you see in front of you. Okay. Only experts, only analytics. I expect a very tight running total competition between the 3 of us. This is the way it's going to work. Each person gives us a prop. It can be an under or an over. Basically, your naughty or nice list. Did a guy find his way onto your nice list? You got him on. You got him on over. You got him scoring a touchdown. Good. You got a guy on your naughty list. You don't like T. Higgins to score, touchdown or under 80 yards. Perfect. So 1 prop per person, and then 1 mortal lock per person. It can be an under, an over. It can be a side. It just has to be minus 120 or better. You can tell us to keep the points if you want to. You don't get extra points for that, though.
Yep.
Last caveat, you do get an option. You get 1 drop the hammer presented by Max who?
Presented by Home Depot.
Presented by Home Depot.
Yeah.
1 drop the hammer presented by Home Depot. That is for 5 points versus the typical 1 point. Okay. Here's the caveat. If you lose that, you lose 5 points. So you could use it this week and you could start off -5. Pretty bad start. You can use that for your mortal lock and for a prop bet. So you get 2 of those drop the hammers. I think we're ready to dive in, boys. If anyone is really excited to dive into their pick, you go right ahead.
Yeah, I say we go around with our naughty or nice prop.
Mm-hmm.
And then we hit the mortal lock. So I will start with my naughty or nice. I'm actually going nice week 1, and I'm gonna go back to the Dolphins Colts game where I have my teaser, and I'm going Jalen Waddle over 57.5 yards. I actually do really like Jalen Waddle this year, but especially this upcoming week, they're playing in Indianapolis. It's a dome. The turf is fast. I think it's turf, and I believe that turf is fast. And I love Waddle this week. I think the Dolphins are going to win by 2 scores. I think they're going to have their way with the Colts. Tua loves playing in September. Jalen Waddle is still very good at football. I think he's like 25 years old. So I think he's going to hit. He'll hit in the first half. If you guys want to ladder it and take it to 100, be my guest. But if you want that free minus 105 over 57.5 bet, please take it. It's a winner.
I'm imagining you think, Tyreek Hill has eclipsed, his prime years, and it's now the Waddle show.
I think Waddle will take over WR1 if Tyreek Hill gets hurt or if he doesn't. But I think week 1, if you want to take Tyreek Hill's prop yards, I think that will hit too. I think Tua is going to throw for 300 yards. Okay. Waddle's going to get 60 of them. So I absolutely adore this prop. I've already taken it. I love it. But I'll pass it over to one of you guys.
I'll talk about a guy that, actually I'm going to switch this up. This guy he's found his way on my naughty list. Okay. I'm tired of hearing about him.
Were you going to go nice?
No, I was going to go nice with a different guy.
Was that a mid pick change up here?
Mid-pick change-up. There's another guy that I really love, but I would assume that I'm going to have a lot of props on him later on. Stay tuned for the listeners. Just stay tuned for next week. I'm going to go to a guy that I talked a little bit about last week that I think he's very talented. I think he actually, should be a, stout option for them. But at the end of the day, I think Xavier Worthy is a gadget player at best. Now, I could see him scoring like a 90-yard touchdown.
I'm sorry, Cheeto. A what player?
A gadget player. Gimmick player, gadget player for, like an end around from the other side.
Yep.
Got it. A couple screen passes with some lead blockers, taking punts back to the house. I gotta find what I don't like is his reception yards, but what I do like
Receiving
is
yards.
your receptions. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do here is we're going to go Xavier Worthy under. Let's see here.
You think or you know?
I know. I'm
Okay.
going. Oh, I should have had this up.
You definitely should have.
I looked at it earlier. I just don't want it to be wrong. Let's see here. John, take it over to you real quick. Here, receiving
Yeah,
props.
yeah. You go, Max. I want to hear your play while Cheeto's doing God knows what.
No, and that's okay. That's okay, Diamond.
Xavier Worthy under 5.5 receptions. What do we think about this, boys? That is minus 152 on FanDuel Sportsbook. Does that count for this?
We'll count it because we're kind of. I don't think you looked at the line before, and I think we made the minus 120 rule like pretty recently. So we'll count it this week. But we want to give the listeners some real action. Minus 150, they gotta lay a lot to win a lot, or to win a little. We'll take it as long as it hits. We're happy. I like it. I agree. He's kind of a gadget guy. They got a lot of weapons in Kansas City. So I don't hate the play.
I think Xavier Worthy under receptions.
And he's playing in Brazil.
Yeah.
Yes. What is he going to do in Brazil? He has never been to Brazil. I'll tell you that much. Xavier Worthy could be very uncomfortable. That layover could be. He might have jet lag for the whole week there. So that's
And
another
I
thing.
think, like you were saying about Travion Henderson, he's kind of the darling right now. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's going to be nuts for 6 weeks." I'm going to bet against that narrative. That's how I feel.
When they zig, we zag. I love it.
Yep.
Max, let's hear you and end us off with the naughty or nice.
I'm going to tell you guys a story. So I for the listeners that don't know, I live awfully close to the Bally's Casino and Sportsbook in downtown Chicago, and I went there this past weekend to celebrate Labor Day, and I was at the high rollers table having a good time, throwing some pretty penny down on the blackjack table, and I look to my left and I see an overweight elderly man, potentially divorced, and I look to my right and I see none other than Arizona's finest Trey McBride, about 13 Guinnesses deep
At the table?
at the table, gambling his way, his upcoming game check. And then I said, that's all good and fun. Happy for the guy. What's his prop? What's his prop this upcoming
Go right to the
this
prop.
upcoming Sunday? And there's a 6 in front of his receiving prop for total receiving yards. And this is a Max Zimmer, just a rule that I abide by. If I ever see a 6 in front of a tight end's receiving props, I jump on it. Okay. I get real excited. I get real excited. Okay. So I'm going to spare you guys the time. Trey McBride does not receive 63 and a half yards this upcoming Sunday. No, he maybe gets to 40. Marvin Harrison's going to be stealing all those. People are low on him. Give me Trey McBride under 63 and a half receiving yards. Take it to the bank. If you want to say hi to Trey McBride, you can find him at your local casino. Okay.
Yeah,
That's my pick.
yeah. I mean, you hate to hear those kinds of stories about players that are regarded so high. I mean, he was my second round draft pick. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not excited about that. I mean, I am curious on the table. Like, did he look down? Was he down a lot of money? Was he up? How was his mood?
Oh, he was man, I wish I could say good things knowing that you were drafting him high, but yeah, he was staying on 16 when dealers showing 10. He wasn't going by the book.
Oh,
He was
you're
costing me money. He was costing my friends money. Um
Who wouldn't tail Trey McBride? I don't blame you guys for killing him.
no, and I was trying to. I was trying to. I had to sell my car after that night. That's how bad things got towards the end of it. But it didn't give me a lot of faith in him. I love the guy. I think he looks sick on the field, but
He's
that
focused on
kind
cards.
of what?
He's focused on the cards.
Yeah, that those kind of actions, it just doesn't give me the confidence to put him on the nice list. Hopefully down the line later in the season he can find his way over there. But that is my naughty pick. Trey McBride under 63 and a half receiving yards in his upcoming game.
One more note, Max,
Yeah.
that is awesome about, if you're going to get fucked over at a table, at least it's not like some old guy smoking a cigarette, wearing a fedora and shades, like then that matters. At least it's a guy that you can bet that guy's under. Like,
yeah.
you didn't get fucked by just anybody. You got fucked by Trey McBride, who's going to be playing on Sunday at noon.
And you should have looked him right in the eyes and be like, I'm going to get this money back and I'm going to get it off you.
I'm going to get it off you.
Anyway, I forgot to mention maybe the biggest part about this segment we're doing. So, I already explained the rules. We've done our props. We're going to go into our mortals here in just a moment. But we were talking about, let's play from some stakes here. And, we're tired of betting money. So what we've decided to do is that the loser is going to be executed by the winner. Okay? We're going to bet our lives on this. Okay? That's how much it means.
It's for the listeners.
It's for the listeners. The winner will have to, they'll have to execute the loser. And that's just the stakes we like to play for when we gamble, because I'm kind of past the point of money. But just figured the listeners should know that's what we're playing for. That's what you're listening to. We're not just giving picks that we just woke up and found while we were taking a shit. We're literally playing for our lives. Okay. All right.
Leo, this reminds me of that scene from Succession. Success bores us. Capital plus execution. It's a boring algorithm
minus cost.
That's old. Let's put our life on the line and go ahead, Diamond Cheeto. I urge you to find me another podcast putting these types of stakes on the line, and I'll wait. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, yes, sir. I don't think there's a podcast out here that's putting their life on the line like this, and we do it for the listeners. So that's the stakes. You guys know it. So with the last pick, we're gonna do the Mortal Lock. I think we should workshop that name, but we're gonna do the Mortal Lock, and I want to hear it. Cheeto, give it to me.
It's not the most exciting pick, but I just don't see this losing. I mean, just with what I saw from Baker Mayfield last year, I think that the Bucks are gonna be a team that I'm gonna ride this year. I think they're a dark horse. I think they match up well against a lot of teams, and if they find rhythm, good fucking luck. Good luck, because they are a force to be reckoned with. Okay. So I'm gonna go a little chalky here. Just give me the Bucks. I think it's -1.5, -2.5. Depends on what book you end up on. But give me the Bucks at Atlanta, week 1. And it comes down to this for me. Baker Mayfield versus Michael Penix, however you want to say it. The guy has a lot to prove. And I think Baker Mayfield has proved he is an elite vet quarterback in the National Football League, and I expect him to win and cover on Sunday. I'm going to keep it simple.
Love it. I guess I'll go. I'll follow that up. I'm taking another favorite. I'm going to Soldier Field Monday night. Cheeto gave you guys the winner for the Sunday night play. God forbid you take other picks and your balance is still at 0 and you owe money that week. I'm going to start you on the next week on Monday. I'm going to start you in the green. Okay. I'm taking the Bears in Soldier Field Monday night. JJ McCarthy starting his first game under the lights, rivalry game. I don't see him throwing for a lot of yards. Aaron Jones is an old back. I don't think the run game is very good.
Max doesn't like this. Max does not like this at all. Max does not like this.
I'm purposely looking up because I don't want to see his reaction because I know he's wearing the cap. But I love it. I love the Bears -1.5. I absolutely adore them. I think they're going to win by a touchdown. Yeah, and I don't like seeing it. So that's my play, and I have a funny feeling of where Max is going with this. So I'm gonna just hand it off to him real quick.
Quick thoughts on that disrespect there, Max.
Oh, I mean, he saw the hat. he had the last 30 minutes to consider it, and he still did it. So there had to be a reason behind it. But you alluded to JJ McCarthy playing his first big game. Caleb Williams playing in the second season, he didn't prove a whole lot either. I think you look at the surrounding team of the Vikings versus the surrounding team of the Bears, and you put those quarterbacks at even, it's a blowout. It's a blowout, and Minnesota takes care of business on Monday nights. And
Let's hear your
That's
luck,
like,
Max.
is that your play?
no, that's not my
Okay.
play. I'm going to
I,
stay
I
away from
Oh,
that game.
I thought you'd just go ahead and put your money
I
where your mouth is and go just heads up against John here. But hey, that's
well,
just me.
yes,
No, no,
I
no.
did. I the way you reacted, I know you're a fan of the Vikings. I thought you were going to come back at me and take the Vikings, but
Mhm.
I'm curious what you
And
got.
usually I would have a smaller man would have, but when I see a play like I'm looking at right in front of me right now, it's the type of play that only comes around once in a lifetime. And I'm looking at this play, and it goes back to episode one. Not going to give anything away for the listeners that haven't listened to it yet, but I'm looking at a Giants team that just had a whole lot of fun this preseason. With
Sure
that
did.
three quarterback lineup, granted only one of them could play at a time, they were just having a good old-fashioned time. I think Russell Wilson's gonna kind of go back to his glory days. He's gonna have some fun on the field. We know what I think of Jaden Daniels. Giants at +6. That's what I'm
I
going to
like
take.
it.
I'm going to take the Giants +6. I don't think the Commanders are that good. I don't think Jaden Daniels can do what he did last season. I already told you, I don't think he's stepping in the end zone this year. Um,
Well, I mean, if you're correct on that, you got a good chance of covering that +6. I'm curious, where is this game being played?
this game is being played Giants. I think it's Giants in Washington.
In Washington.
Yeah,
Woo!
check you on that.
Giants in Washington.
That's a 1 o'clock game, I assume.
Hey, I don't
One
hate
o'clock
that play
game.
at all, Max.
Say that.
Hey, I'm
Giants,
glad you. I'm
sneaky
glad you're
good
taking a
defense.
dog.
No,
Um,
I think this is one that the listeners can take, maybe add it to a couple of parlays, take it outright for a lot. You can put it in the back pocket and rest easy knowing that this one's gonna at least save your Sunday, or maybe resurrect it. So
Hey, Max,
Giants
would would
+6
you
against the Washington Commanders.
sprinkle
Max, is he glitching for you?
Diamonds, I'm glad you
would
asked.
you sprinkle
He
a
is glitching for me.
little bit of just like a McDuffie on the onion?
Oh, Cheeto, I wish I could understand what you were saying right now
Oh,
because it feels
yeah.
good.
You're glitching. You're glitching, Cheeto.
Shit.
Um,
And that's our leader.
that's our host.
Yeah.
That's our host. Um, now those are our mortal locks. That was our naughty and nice list. 1 point for each. No hammer was used. You guys know how it works for the standings. We'll update you guys next week. And we do have something special to close us out if we're still doing it, Max.
Yeah, I think we are. It's all going to depend on whether or not Cheeto's still with us. Cheeto, you there?
You guys hear me now?
Sure
Can you hear
don't.
me now?
Still pretty
We sure
spotty there,
don't.
Cheeto.
Bye.
We sure don't. Oh, TT.
Oh,
Can you guys hear us?
What up,
Mrs.
girl? Yes,
Cheeto.
yes, yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Now,
Okay, I
all
don't
right.
know what okay.
Perfect.
Maybe just
Can you
try
hear me
moving.
well?
Yeah, we can hear you well. Yeah,
Yeah, we got you.
Okay. Max, do you want to share your screen for the Hard Rock account?
Yeah. Are we bringing in someone to?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hey, be a little less discreet, dude.
Okay. This is our Hard Rock account. I'm trying to talk slow in case I'm a little slow over the
Yes.
airwaves.
Yes.
So this is our Hard Rock account. What we've decided is that we are the experts on this show, but just as a little case study, we want to take it to you, the listeners. We're going to have literally Nothing to do with this account. This is going to be all up to the listeners. Okay. And if we can get to 1,000, we're going to throw it all. We don't know what we're going to do when we get to 1,000. We don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something special. We're going to do something.
How's this going to work? How's this going to work, Cheetah?
We're going to call. A listener's going to call in. I'm about to make that call here shortly. Listener calls in. They have to make a bet minus 110, minus 110 or better odds. If they hit that bet, they are back the next week. If they lose that bet on the first try, they are dead to us forever. Okay. If you win that bet and then you lose the next week, you can still come back on the show before it's over.
And we don't have a set unit for every play. I think the first pick.
We have a balance.
If you're looking up here in the top right corner, I just wanted the fans to see we did lose last week.
Yep. but we are fronting the money for the listeners. There's no unit that we're going to abide by. I think the first week we might start off slow with like $25. But if we start getting hot, we're gonna throw $100 bet. If things get tight, a $5 bet might be in action just to see a win. So with that being said, to be honest with you guys, I have no idea who's calling in. Cheeto, are you with us?
I am with you.
Who's calling in?
Here we go. Can you guys kind of hear that?
Nope.
Dog diggity.
You're live on the podcast.
Live because we can.
Can you guys hear it?
Yep. Yep.
Why don't you introduce yourself for the listeners?
Make it quick.
Good, everybody. It's Toby Shaw coming in live.
All right, Shawzy. We've got about 7 minutes left. But first of all, how are you feeling about your fantasy team? How was your Labor Day weekend? Let's hear a little bit about your weekend.
It's kind of a miracle that I was allowed to get the team I got.
All right, yeah, I don't care. Hey, Toby, give us a goddamn winner. What is your pick?
Leo, can you put that a little closer to the microphone for the listeners?
Yes.
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
My pick. You might want to lean in a little bit on this one. Jonathan Taylor, 90-plus rushing yards. Notarize it, do whatever you need to do. Book it.
Now, you do understand, Shaw, if you lose this bet, you are dead to us forever.
It's a winner. It's a fucking
Hey, confidence scale 1 to 10.
Whoa. You're taking 90-plus?
No, we're taking 77.
His line is 77.
Hey, get off that China book and get a real.
I don't give a fuck. 90-plus.
No.
Max, take a look at what 90-plus is for the. Just real quick.
Oh wait, so it can be like plus 130 or plus 150.
Alternate. You were almost at it. Alternate rush yards.
Yards. Or what's over? What's his over?
It's 77.
77. Okay, 77. Since Max has little balls, small ball Max.
So you can get 79 and let's do 79 and a half.
Just do the 77. That's cool.
Perfect. We're in there for 79 and a half. Or no, 77. Max, we're doing $25 units or $20 units?
25.
Sell us on it. Sell us on it.
It's going to be in his hands at least 25 times on the ground. I mean, just look at our team. It's terrible.
I like.
So this is a biased pick, huh, Toby? This is a biased pick.
He was saying our team.
I heard that too.
All my picks had to deal with my teams.
Okay, it's gonna go in. Can you place it right now, Max, or do we have to wait?
No, I have to do it on my phone because I need to download an app in order to place it on my computer.
Okay. All right, thank you, Toby. We're gonna place 79 or 77. We're doing 77 or 79.
77.5.
Okay,
77.5.
$25, and if he gets it right, we're gonna see him next week.
I'll be seeing you boys all season.
All right.
Thank you, Shawsy.
We could potentially have Toby call in 17 straight times, which I don't think any other listener would want. I think personally we would want it because we'd be going to Cabo.
That would be awesome. We're going to Cabo.
That's it, boys. That's it, boys.
Hey, real quick rundown. Just give me your prop and give me your mortal real quick.
Okay, yeah. My mortal is the Chicago Bears Monday night -1.5 against the Vikings. And then my naughty or nice prop is Jalen Waddle over 57.5 yards.
Max?
My mortal lock is the New York Giants +6. And my prop naughty is Trey McBride under 63.5 receiving yards.
And then for me, and I'm going to win this, Xavier Worthy under 5.5 receptions. Bucks -1.5, -2.5. I'm willing to take it to -3. Thank you for tuning in. We're here every Wednesday, Thursday morning. We love you, and thank you.